Jenny hasn't eaten in 3 days. She's on a deserted island catching fish. But when she finally gets some, she doesn't eat them. She crushes the small fish and dumps them into the ocean. Then she grabs a sharpened stick and stares at the water, completely focused. Soon enough, a shark comes in, drawn by the blood. Jenny drives the stick down with everything she's got and spears it clean through. She screams with excitement, but she doesn't eat it. She hangs the shark from a tree. Jenny hides in the shadows and watches, like she's waiting for something. Nothing happens, so she falls asleep. When she wakes up, the shark is gone. She snaps to attention, scanning her surroundings, but there's nothing there. The next day, she finds half the shark washed up on the beach. The claw marks on it are horrifying. No ordinary animal could have done this. And on her way back, she finds something worse, a trail of blood. She moves closer and nearly jumps out of her skin. Her companion's body has been devoured. Nothing left but scattered limbs. Jenny realizes this thing isn't just eating fish anymore. She sharpens more sticks and searches the island, on edge the entire time. She circles the whole place and finds nothing. Then she hears a strange noise coming from a hollow tree. She creeps toward it and leans in to look. It's just a bird. She's wound too tight. She heads to the ocean to calm her nerves. Something catches her eye in the water. She swims over. It's a suitcase and a metal barrel. They're disappointing. She wants more supplies. She takes a deep breath and dives under. What she sees down there makes her blood run cold. There's a massive pit on the ocean floor. Her eyes go wide. The hole keeps growing, swallowing everything around it. A deep growl rumbles from within. Jenny doesn't stick around. She shoots back to the surface, grateful to be alive. That night, she's eating grilled fish at her camp when she hears the roar of a plane overhead. She grabs her flare gun and fires into the sky, praying the plane will see it. But as the flare drifts down, it illuminates something in the distance. A creature. Jenny instantly knows. This is what ate her companion. She sprints back to camp, grabs her spear, and disappears into the trees. She barely finds cover before the creature shows up nearby. She doesn't dare breathe. Thankfully, it moves on. She exhales. But she can't stay here. She spots a life vest nearby and gets a bold idea. She empties a suitcase, stuffs the vest inside, and ties it shut. She's going to use the buoyancy to float off this island. She tries to climb on top of it, but it flips. She tries again and again. Nothing works. She's furious. With escape looking impossible, she takes a piece of canvas, pokes holes in it with a stick, and ties it between two trees with belts and rope, a hammock high off the ground. Maybe staying up there will keep her safe from the creature. Night falls. A strange sound jolts her awake. She looks around. Nothing. Just as she's about to close her eyes again, a growl comes from directly below her. She prays it won't look up. It doesn't. It eventually wanders off. She needs to know what this thing is. She hangs her companion's remains from a tree as bait and hides in the dark, watching. This time, she doesn't let herself doze off. She stares at the bait, unblinking. Then she sees it. The creature appears and devours the body. Jenny is frozen, terrified it'll come for her next. Then, the sound of a plane. Her heart leaps. The creature disappears. She's about to stand up and signal for help when the creature suddenly appears right in front of her. She clamps her hand over her mouth. Not a sound. It leaves. She breathes again. She has to get off this island. That's when she spots a kayak drifting toward shore. Hope surges through her. She swims out to it, and she can't believe who's inside. Her boyfriend and her best friend, the one she got separated from days ago. Jenny catches some fish for them. Once they've eaten, she begs them to leave immediately. The creature comes out at night. Last night, it attacked her. She only survived because it was injured. She needs them to take her off this island. But they've been drifting at sea for days. They're exhausted. They don't want to go back on the water. They want to rest here for a few days. Jenny's stomach drops. They don't believe her. They think the creature is a hallucination born from fear. While she's panicking, she notices her boyfriend and her best friend laughing together, completely unbothered. They're not taking her seriously at all, and it's obvious her boyfriend has moved on. Jenny goes back to camp and quietly packs up supplies. She's going to take the kayak and leave on her own. She drags it toward the water, but her friend turns around and catches her. They rush over and stop her. Jenny tries to move faster, but it's too late. They grab her. In desperation, she kicks her friend down. Her friend is livid. The next second, she knocks Jenny unconscious. To keep her from trying anything else, they tie her to a tree. They have no idea what's coming. Her friend heads to the beach to collect shells. She doesn't notice the eyes watching her from the shadows. A blood-curdling scream rips through the air. The boyfriend grabs a torch and runs toward the sound. He swings at the creature and hits it. It's hurt. It dives into the water. He rushes to save the woman, but the creature lunges back and drags her under. She's gone. Now he knows. Jenny wasn't lying. That thing is real.
Run. No.
They shove the kayak into the ocean, desperate to escape. A dark shape rises from below. The boyfriend freezes. Before he can react, a razor-sharp claw tears into him. The creature has found them. Jenny pulls down the kayak's cover to hide. It's useless. Something slams against the bottom. The hole rips open. The creature shoves its head through the hole. Jenny kicks it in the face. It doesn't stop. The boyfriend grabs the flare gun and fires point blank. The creature shrieks and vanishes. But a second later, Jenny is yanked underwater. She thrashes, but it's no use. She's about to die when she remembers the knife on her. She drives it into the creature's neck. It finally lets go. Before she can even feel relief, the creature turns and swims straight for her boyfriend. She tries to reach him. She's too late. The creature drags him down into the deep pit. After a brutal struggle, Jenny claws her way back to shore. Her boyfriend is gone. Rage fills her. This thing will never stop hunting her. She decides to kill it. Back on the island, she builds weapons from sharpened sticks. She gathers dead wood and arranges it in a circle. This time, she's ending it. Night comes. The creature returns. It doesn't realize it's walking into a trap. The fish bait draws it in. Jenny lights the ring of fire, trapping it inside. While it's disoriented, she charges in with her spear and stabs it. Then she retreats into the dark, waiting for another opening. The creature swats her across the ground. She gets back up and attacks again, but she's underestimated it. It grabs her by the head. In a split second, she jams her spear into it and breaks free. She barely makes it a few steps before the creature appears in front of her again. She thinks it's over, but the creature collapses. Blood loss. Jenny raises her stick and drives it straight through the creature's skull. She killed it, alone. As the fire spreads across the island, it's only a matter of time before a rescue team spots the blaze.